Hi, Linda Sessions here, and welcome to Computer Applications Module 2. Now, during Module 1, you learned a little bit more about computers, getting around in the File Explorer, as well as how to delete files, add folders. Also looked at Microsoft's database program, Access. Did a lot with the Observe, Practice, and Apply training assignments. You will see those type of assignments every week going forward. Some of the trainings will take up to an hour and a half to complete, depending upon your knowledge area. Some of you will be able to get them done in 15-20 minutes because you are used to the program. Make sure that you save enough time to get those assignments done, because if you get really click happy, then it's going to keep counting you wrong, then you're going to get frustrated, and nobody likes a frustrated student, especially the instructors. So give yourself enough time as you're doing the assignments. Let's go into Blackboard and look at what we can anticipate in week 2. So week 2 officially starts June 12th. Week 2 or Module 2. I know our chapters in our e-text are also referred to as modules, so it can be kind of confusing, and I do apologize for that. See here in Blackboard, it tells you what you need to read. If you are new to Microsoft Word and you've never used it before, make sure you spend some time looking at the e-text. It's going to give you a lot more detailed information on programs. The assignments that you need to complete by June 18th at 11:59 p.m. are also listed here. You have 5 different assignments. You have 2 trainings, Word 1 and Word 2. Then you also have 2 projects, one for Word 1, the other for Word 2, and then a critical thinking combat cybercrime. Now, the Cengage assignments here, when you submit them, you'll automatically get a grade. You can redo these assignments up to 10 times, and your highest grade is what will count in your grade book. The critical thinking, you can only turn in 1 time. I manually grade the critical thinking assignments. I usually don't start grading them until after the due date. And you can please give me 5 to 7 days to get them graded. Probably won't take me that long to get them graded, but I've got 75 kids this semester, so a lot of grading to do, but I will do my best to get them graded in a timely manner. So let's click on Module 2. You can see you have it start out with a checklist here. Again, it goes over just kind of what I've been talking about. At the very bottom on page 2, it lists all of your assignments. The next item you see here in our navigation pane is the YouTube help videos. This is a link to my YouTube channel. These are the summer 23 videos that I've put together, and you can see here are the ones for the 3 assignments that we're doing this week. Now, some of these are, you can see I created them 3 years ago. The interface with Cengage is a little different than what you're going to see on these videos, but the assignment hasn't changed. I will go over in another video how to get around in Cengage. So here we have Word Module 2, again a link to the e-text, the the training, and then you have your project, and then we have our combat cybercrime. Now the combat cybercrime is, like I said, a little different in that it's not going to be automatically graded. I manually go in and grade these. So what you want to do, you want to download the instructions, or click on the instructions, and then I'm going to come back here to Blackboard. Here's a rubric if you want to know how I'm going to be grading it. And then I'm going to click on this starter file. And here is, open up over here, the document that you're going to be modifying for the combat cybercrime. So you're not having to create a whole new document. We're going to take this one-page document right here, or actually it's 2 pages. We're going to make it 1 page. We're going to give it columns. We're going to give it a heading. So it's going to look completely different. Anytime you download files from Blackboard, if you see this yellow line up here, it's just Microsoft trying to keep you safe. So it wants you to know, hey, if you don't know who this came from, you might not want to open it. I'm going to click Enable Editing. Now I can make the changes I need to. Come back over here to the instructions. You can say right here, download the files. We just did that. Save it. And then create a title using a preset heading style. So what's it mean by the heading style? Right up here is our styles. So if I click on this arrow right here, these are the different built-in styles. It automatically will change your text to look like one of these, or anything where you have highlighted or a paragraph you have selected. So you can see here, here's my title. That's what it would look like. I have a live preview. Now, if I want to modify the title style, if I right-click on it, then I can modify it. So that is something that you will be doing in, I think you do it in 1. I know you do it in Module 2. You're going to be updating, I think it's the normal style. We're going to modify it. Or you can modify it here. So I can come in here and I can say, make this 12. Come down here, format, select paragraph. You can come in here to see the different alignments I can change it to. And then I'm going to say OK. So now I have this normal style has changed. The other thing you can do, though, is you can make your changes that you want in your paragraph. So I'm going to highlight my text here. Come down here, my dialog box launcher right here for my paragraph settings. Let's just change this to double, just so you can see what's happening here. And I'm going to say OK. So you can see this paragraph is now double spaced. I can come up here to my normal, highlight my paragraph here. If I right-click on normal, I can update normal to match selection. So it's going to match the style to whatever text I have selected in my document. So I can update to match selection and watch what happens to my document. Anywhere that was set to normal has now been updated to that double. Okay. Now again, you don't do this on the combat cybercrime. Okay, so you won't be doing that, but you will be modifying the style in Chapter 2. So again, that's how you do it. Right-clicking in Word is your friend. The other thing in Word that's a real big help is if you move your mouse over something, you'll get a little box that pops up and it tells you exactly what that does. So that's kind of nice too. You can also always use your search engine if you're not sure how to do something. Okay. So right here it tells me, and it's going to bold right there. All right, close this. I'm not going to save it. Close that. So again, you have your training in Word 1, project for Word 1, training Word 2, project for Word 2, and then the combat cybercrime. In Word 2, you're looking at research papers. You are not going to be having, you will not have to write a research paper. You're going to modify a paper that they have already submitted to you. So those are the assignments that are due during week 2. I'm going to do another video to show you a little bit more about getting around in Cengage. So as Always reach out if you have questions. We can do a Zoom meeting if you need to. I am here. I want you to be successful with this class. So good luck with Module 2, and I'll catch you later.